Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome back to my channel Unlock English Success. Today we are going to do the question answers and exercise of unit number 7, the poem If by Rudyard Kipling. And this poem and this unit is taken from New English Book of Grade 9, which is just published by Punjab Textbook Board in the year 2025. And all the students who are going to appear in the exams next year, they have to read this and prepare for their English exams. So if you have already subscribed my channel and you have already watched my previous videos, so you know very well about the pattern of my videos, that first we used to do the translation, then we do the question answers, and then the third video is about the exercises. In this video we will do the question answers along with the exercise, because exercise is not so long, so I will not make another video. We will cover everything in this specific one. Okay, so I will request all my new viewers to kindly subscribe my channel, because I am making an effort to help all of you. So I hope you will also help me by subscribing my channel and sharing it with your other colleagues or friends. So let's start. It was a beautiful poem, kind of a, you can say, advice or suggestion by a father towards his son. So there are not many questions in it, only 2 questions within the poem. So let's see what are they. The very first question is, how will you handle the situation if you face failure in your life? Obviously this question is opinionated, means the examiner wants to ask your opinion, that let's suppose if you cannot handle a situation, or if you find failure, then how will you survive, or how will you handle it? So answer can vary with every person's point of view, but if you want to write down a nice and quite good answer, so you can write like this: facing failure is not a disgrace, but it's an opportunity to grow stronger and wiser. If I encounter failure, I will accept it, and then I will think about the reasons of my failures, and then I will identify areas of improvement. After this, I will again try to achieve success in my life. Obviously, so you can say that first of all, I will accept my failure, then I will sit and thought what were the reasons, then I will overcome those circumstances and reasons, and then I will try to again to achieve my goals. So second question is, how will you celebrate success in your life? Again, opinionated question, means the examiner wants to you to write down the answer, that how you will celebrate your success. So you can write the answer. Success is a moment. Success is a moment of pride and gratitude. Gratitude means thankfulness, which must be celebrated. Obviously, if you have found success, or if you are able to get success, so you must celebrate it, you must enjoy it. But in that enjoyment, you must not forget to be humble. So success is a moment of pride and gratitude which must be celebrated. I will humbly thank all the people who helped me to gain success, and I will try to be humble. Okay, so it's a very precise and you can say decent answer. So let's move to the other question answers, which I think they are in the exercise of this unit. So they are total 7 questions. So very first question, according to the poet, how should one respond to criticism and blame? So the poet Rudyard Kipling, obviously he wants us to know that how any person would respond to criticism and blame. So the answer is, according to the poet advises that one should remain calm and composed when criticized or blamed, even if unfairly. Instead of reacting negatively, one should keep their confidence and not be shaken by others' opinions. Okay? Again, I will tell you. The poet advises that one should remain calm and composed when criticized or blamed, even if unfairly. Instead of reacting, Instead of reacting negatively, one should keep their confidence and not be shaken by others' opinions. Question number 2. What quality does the poem emphasize in handling doubt and self-trust? So, the poet is asking that which quality help us in handling doubt and self-trust? So, the answer is, the poem highlights the importance of self-confidence while also acknowledging the doubts of others. One should believe in themselves while considering others' perspectives without being discouraged. Means if other people are doubting your abilities, you must not, you can say, be impacted by that criticism. Instead, you must have trust and belief in your own self. Okay. Question number 3. What message does the poem give about dreams and aspirations? So, answer is, the poet suggests that answer of question number 3 is, the poem encourages people to dream but not to be controlled by their dreams. One should pursue aspirations but remain practical and not lose touch with reality. Question number 4. How should a person handle twisted truths and personal losses? Answer would be, the poet advises that one should stay strong even when their words are misused to deceive others. Likewise, if they experience loss, they should accept it with resilience and rebuild without complaining. Question number 5. What does the poem suggest about resilience and rebuilding after setbacks? Again, the same answer. The poem emphasizes determination and perseverance. If one loses everything, they should be willing to start again from the beginning without regret and despair. Question number 6. According to the poem, how should one persist in difficult times? The poet advises that even when physically and mentally exhausted, one should push forward with sheer willpower and determination. Question number 7. What is the message of the poem regarding integrity and humility in life? Humility means humbleness. So the answer of question number 7 is, the poem teaches us to maintain integrity, honesty and humility. A person should remain virtuous in all circumstances, interact with both common people and powerful individuals without arrogance, and not let success or failure affect their character. Okay, so these were question answers of unit number 7. Let's move to the further exercise. So here they are telling us about the contextual clue. So it's a new terminology and we will learn about it. A contextual clue is a piece of information or detail within a text that helps the reader understand the meaning of a word, a phrase, or a passage. Contextual clues can be found in the sentences surrounding the unfamiliar word or concept and can include definitions, example statements, or descriptions that clarify its meaning. Means you have the explanation within the same sentence. If you can dream and not make dreams your master. So it is an example of contextual clues. If you can think and not make thoughts your aim. Again, the sentence, if you can think, and this one is its explanation or contextual clue. If you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two impostors just the same. So here, triumph and disasters are the impostors. The words not make dreams your master in the first line of the stanza may not make sense at first. The significance of the stanza is revealed by its context, which stresses the need of keeping control over one's goals and refusing to let them rule one's life. The poem makes the point that although having aspirations and desires is vital, it is also critical to be grounded on realistic while working towards those goals. So let me tell you some more examples from this poem about the use of contextual clues. So very first one, if you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you. From this very verses, the phrase keep your head suggests remaining calm and rational. So its contextual meaning would be the poet advises staying composed even when surrounded by chaos and criticism. Then another sentence, the verse, if you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two impostors just the same. So triumph and disasters are personified as impostors. And contextual meaning will be success and failure are temporary and deceptive. One should not be overly affected by either. Then the line, if you can bear to hear the truth you have spoken, twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools. The word twisted by knaves indicate manipulation and deceit. So contextual meaning is the poet warns that people may distort one's words for their own gain or benefits, but one must remain strong. Then another example, if you can force your heart and nerve and sinew to serve your turn long after they're gone. Clue is heart, nerve and sinew symbolize strength and endurance, and contextual meaning is even when physically and emotionally exhausted, inner willpower should push one forward. If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with knights, kings, nor lose the common touch. The contrast between crowds and kings represent different social classes. So contextual meaning is a person should remain humble and maintain their morals regardless of their status. Then if you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run. Unforgiving minute suggests that time does not wait or slow down for anyone. Contextual meaning, every moment should be used wisely and productively. Okay? So these contextual clues help convey the poem's central theme, which is developing resilience, self-control and integrity to achieve true success in life. Okay? So let's move to the next part of this exercise, that is identify the figure of speech and write its type against each sentence. So if you have already watched my video, so previously in unit number 3 when we were studying the poem Daffodils, we have already learned about the figurative languages or literary terms like similes, metaphor, personifications, alliterations and some other things. So again they have given us few sentences and then we have to find out which figure of speech is used in these sentences. So the first one is the water was as cold as ice. So this is an example of comparison, that water is compared with ice and the word as is also used. So this is an example of simile. So what kind of sentence this is? It has figure of speech, which one? Simile. So you will write over here simile, S-I-M-I-L-E. Okay. The car was moving as slowly as a snail. Again the car movement is compared with the slow or laziness of a snail. So again it's an example of simile. So answer is simile. Then the leaves waved goodbye as they fell from the tree. So how can leaves wave goodbye? Waving their hands and saying goodbye is a human quality. So here this personification is used. So you will write the answer over here, personification. Then the alarm clock screamed at me. Again, screaming is a human quality. Humans can do this. So a non-living thing is given that thing. So it's an example of personification. Next is his temper was a volcano ready to erupt. Now his bad temper is compared with a volcano, but no comparison words like or as is used. So it's an example of metaphor. So you will write here metaphor. Her laughter was a sweet symphony. Again, laughter is compared with symphony and it is made that symphony. So this is an example of metaphor. Next we have grammar portion, in which fill in the blank with appropriate conjunctions or transitional devices. We go to the garden dash plant trees. I have already written it down, so let me show you. Yes, here they are. We go to the garden to plant trees. He studied hard, but he failed in the exams. Number 3, it was hot outside, so we went back to our homes. She was tired, yet she did not give up the work. 5th, she is both intelligent and hardworking. Not only the manager, but also the employees knew about the change. You can either read the book or watch the movie. The dish was as delicious as it looked. Next part is rewrite the given sentences by adding conjunctions to them. Means they have given few sentences, so we will have to join these two sentences to make it one by using a conjunctions. Okay, so let me show you that the sentences: you can have ice cream for dessert, you can have cake for dessert. So how we can combine it to make one? We can write you can have ice cream for dessert, comma, or you can have cake for dessert. Okay, or you can have cake. Here we can also use the full stop and no need to use it again. Okay, so next, he was tired, he continued to work. He was tired, comma, but he continued to work. Okay, next we have they didn't have enough money, they couldn't buy the tickets. They didn't have enough money, so they couldn't buy the tickets. You should wear a coat, it is cold outside. You should wear a coat because it is cold outside. The restaurant serves delicious food. The restaurant has great service. The restaurant serves delicious food and has great service. Okay, so here is the end of our exercise of unit number 7. I hope you have understand all the things perfectly. Again, I will ask you if you need any question or if you are still not sure or not clear on any topic or any idea, so you can just write down in the comment. I will answer you as soon as possible. So please like my video and share it with your colleagues or friends, and hopefully we will see you soon in our next video, and then we will start doing work on unit number 8. Okay, until then, Allah Hafiz.